Hi guys, welcome to my page, DIY Cross with Dara. How is everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF guys. We made it. We made it to the end of the week. I gotta take another drink of coffee though. Yeah, time to wake up. How is everybody? Happy Friday. We're gonna make our cute little cow basket today. All right, I have that close. I might need more. Um, So this is going to be the double-sided basket, and we're just going to go ahead and do it all. This is what it's going to look like. So I made one so that I had one for my pictures for your kits. Your kits have all gone out. Every kit went out. Yay. So most of them went out on Wednesday, and then there was a couple that had been ordered later on in the afternoon on Wednesday. They all went out yesterday. Yeah, my postman, yeah, I don't think he's happy with me. Um, Stacks and stacks of mail both days. So, yay. Thank you so much for ordering. You're going to love it. You're going to have so much fun. So, this little piece comes out. So, it's two separate pieces. I'm going to start that again every morning. Every morning. So you're going to have a different changeable piece each month to go in here. Also, I'll be doing other kits in between that will fit in here. So there's many different things that can go in the basket, and it's double-sided. So you'll be able to choose, this month I feel like the cow looks better on the white side. What do you guys think? You think so? I think it does because it has more contrast. The other side is brown, just like the cow. And there's a little heart, and all you do is you just stick it down here and put this on top. There's a little slot on top, and that just holds it. If you want to, you can tape it on there, but you really don't have to because the cow itself holds it in there. So that's what it looks like on the back. Sorry. Just getting going. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. So anyway, so there's quite a bit to paint on here, but I think it'll go pretty quickly. It's probably going to take just over an hour to do the whole thing. I did get next month's club transfer. I want to show you that, and then I got the color changing ink. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then possibly Sunday. Sunday I may not be here. Um, we're gonna go out shooting. We're gonna go out and practice shooting my husband's new gun, and my kids are going. They love to go out and do that kind of thing. So um, we're going out to the local mountains. There's an area where we can go and target practice. So I don't know what time we're doing that. I need to find all of that out and see if it's going to interfere with my time. I might have to do my Facebook Live early. So we'll see. I'll let you know about Sunday when I know. I don't know yet. So I don't know what time we're going. Anyways, so doing something fun Sunday. I like that. How many of you like to go and target practice shoot and shoot? How many of you like to go out shooting? We used to do that in Utah in the desert when I was a kid. We would go out, and my dad had this little it's just a little BB gun, and I think it was just a BB gun. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. I loved it. We would go out and we would shoot at cans and nothing big, but I remember doing that. My sister might remember that, maybe. All right, let me see who's here. Let me get this shared to VIP. Let me make sure I'm live because I could just be talking to no one. If you're watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Alrighty, let's see here. There we go. Let me find myself. Share to VIP. Let's see. Share to group. Bum, 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 da, do, do. All right. Perfect. Okay. And then let me go over here to comments. Just say hello if you're watching. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Bridget. Hi, Tina. How are you? Hi, Doris, my sister. Hi, Karen. Hi. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Lori. Yeah, Cheryl, my headache went away. Yeah, right away. So yesterday I laid down for half an hour. I just needed to let the Tylenol kick in. That's all. Sometimes you just wake up and you don't feel 100%. So, yeah. So thank you for asking. I felt wonderful after that. I laid down. I didn't get to sleep really. I laid down for 30 minutes. I set my timer on my watch because I had to clock in for my job, and the dogs proceeded to just jump all over me. They're so excited because mom's laying down and. Stubby's really good. He'll just lay there, He's an old guy, so he'll just curl up next to me. The girls, they're bouncing all over me, and then they finally calm down, and then Marley's chewing a bone in my hair, and I'm like, oh, you better not get that ooey gooey stuff in my hair. She likes to lay on top of my head and chew her bone. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm so afraid one of these times it's gonna get all tangled in there. So, oh yeah, you go shooting. I love going shooting. It's fun, huh? We haven't gone in a very long time, so it'll be fun to go and just target practice. Hi Chris, hi Tina. Yeah, I love shooting. It's kind of fun just going out. I mean, why not? 22. Oh, it's a 22, Doris. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure. Okay, yeah. It's been a while. It's been a few years, huh? We were just tiny, but we used to have cans. You'd go set out cans and we'd shoot them. It was always a lot of fun. So, hey Marilee, how are you? Hi Laura. Hi Jandine. Good morning. Hi Sandra. Thanks for sprinkling, Cheryl. Hi Sarah. How are you? Oh, Laura, not doing good today. Stomach trouble. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gosh. Are you able to stay home? Hopefully you can just rest today. Not fun. I hate that when we're not feeling good. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Carrie. TGIF. Let's see, Carol. Good morning. Been in bed for 2 days. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. COVID, that is not fun. Let's see. Phone bill for COVID. Oh, you don't have it. Perfect. You know what? It's not a good thing, but RSV is going around here. So a lot of people are being tested for that too. Like my friend Tracy ended up having RSV. She didn't have COVID. She's been so sick. Some of you might know her. She's another designer. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, April. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Pam. How are you? Working from home. Oh, good, Laura. That's good. Okay, so we're going to make our little cow. He's so cute. So there is a lot of detail. But the cow is just like we did the one the other day. I have it here so I can take a look at it. It'll be easy for me because I'll be able to look at a picture. And when you get your kit, there are color pictures in there, and there is a list of colors that I used. So that will help you, and then you can go back and watch the video. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Oh, Karen, not feeling well still. I'm sorry. Okay, I do have I'm going to put you down to the table so that I can show you the transfer. I got next month's transfer already, and I got the color changing ink, but we're not going to use it today because I promised you I would do this. So here's what we're doing today, but let me show you. So this is for next month. This is next month's club transfer. You're going to get the little boot cut out and the transfer. And like I said, I am not fond of flowers. Sorry, but they just don't do anything for me. But we'll do something fun with this cowboy boot. If you love flowers, go for it. But we're going to focus on the cowboy boot and maybe howdy, hey y'all, stuff like that. Here's the color changing ink. So it will change from being more like a clear color to blue or yellow out in the sunlight. Okay, so we're going to test it and see if we can layer our ink, because it doesn't make sense to me to have it where it doesn't change color. I mean, where it's not a color inside. So maybe we'll do another lighter color, but the color changing ink when you go outside is going to either change yellow or blue. We'll do something. I have a little beach bag somewhere. Oh, I think I see it. Maybe that. Well, there are some bags up on the shelf, so we'll do a bag, and then we'll do a little. We'll go outside and do something. Like a show and tell. Okay, this isn't what when is it? Yeah, you know, for a lot of people, it probably isn't. It's kind of different, huh? Oh, you're at your cabin. Hey, that's fun. People are ice fishing. Wow, that is crazy. Ice fishing. Cindy says, question: we signed up in January for the January box. No, Cindy. What it does is you can choose each month. So I didn't want you guys to have it automatically come out. Some of you are paid at the end of the month, so you have to purchase at the end of the month. So you can purchase anytime during the month. So if you want me to do an automatic withdrawal, I can set it up that way, but I prefer to just let you guys purchase each month. And that way, if you can't get it that month, you can get it, you can get the next month, if that makes sense. So, yeah, Laura, I think, yeah, the cowboy boot, it's not everybody's style. But let's wait and let's get it done and we'll see. Because you could make it for a gift. That's the thing, is that you probably know somebody that it would be good. Right, Mary Lee, they said in the video that it wasn't layered. Yes, right. In the video, they did not layer it. So in the video, they did not layer it, and so it was clear. So, I want to see what it looks like layered. So I haven't seen it layered yet. We will do that. We will figure it out. We'll do some regular and we'll do some layered. So, okay, let's get started on this. There's a lot of painting. And I know some people are getting their ink today, other designers, so maybe they'll try it out. I know a lot of us want to see what it looks like layered, because like with the glow in the dark, you could layer it and have black under it and then put that on top. Put the look at I have all sorts of little things in here. I'm going to put a few new rows. These bottom ones are new, but these top ones have had it. So let me just put a couple more new rows. So we'll test it out and we'll see. You know, those little packets actually will go pretty far. It's something that they just wanted to try that's different. Okay, so they're not necessarily going to be coming out with jars of the changing ink. Sometimes they like to just give us a different thing. You know, we've never had color changing ink, so it's kind of fun to do something different. So we'll see how it goes. I really did not purchase extras because I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know that I want to do a lot of it. So I got the initial order that I got 3 sets of it, because you can get, as a designer, you can order up to 3 each time. And then I think I got 1 more just to have a few extras, just because what if I do it and I love it? I think it'll be fun for summer for sure. The thing that for a lot of people, it's winter time and they're not going to be going out in the sunshine anytime soon. So for us, we felt like the timing was not right. We felt like maybe it should have been something that was in May or June. Okay, let me just get these. There we go. Okay, so that's how I do my tape. I just roll the ends under. New tape. Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to see it like that for sure. Color changing is neat, but not sure how. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I want to see what it looks like layered. See if we can do it layered. Okay, so let's get our cow, all our little cow pieces off. And so there's a little heart. There's just a lot of pieces. And there's a little chocolate. I need to go out a little bit, sorry. There we go. All right, and then strawberries. Oh, that's the chocolate on the strawberry, and that's chocolate. This is pink. Our strawberries are red. green for the tops of the strawberries, and then we have the hair. We have a bow. We have a lot of pieces, guys. There's more hair. There's the face. There's the tail. Okay, here's that part. And then let's scooch this up a little bit. Scooch, scooch, scooch. There we go. And then there's the heart. Okay, and now we have the basket. All right, so on the basket, there really aren't that many pieces. Okay, there are these little pieces here. So one side's going to be white and one's going to be brown. Okay, so there's these pieces here that are like, I guess they'd be like the handles. There's little tiny dots. Okay, so those are like the little screws that hold it on, I guess. Okay, and then that. So one side's going to be brown and one side's going to be white. And I'm not going to do a ton of shading. Okay, so that's that side. The base, I'm going to do in brown. Okay, so base is going to be brown. I only need to do one of those. And then this side's going to be white. Okay, so one side is brown and one side is white. And either side, it doesn't matter which one you do. Okay, so you just need to do one and one. All right, these are spacers that go underneath. Okay, so those just go up there. Those don't get painted. All right, so this and then this. Okay, so that's all there is to it. There's no inside of it. It's kind of, you'll understand once we put it together. Okay, but there's a lot of pieces. All right. Okay, let's get going. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? I can't wait to actually go out and go shooting. I think it's going to be fun to go out with the kiddos too. Okay, so I need to do white and it needs to be watered down. Okay, so the funny, oops, that is a lot of white and that is not what I meant to do. I need to water this down. Let me pour some out. It's a great thing that I have these little bowls, huh? All right, I want to water down my paint. I didn't mean to put that much. Okay, so I'm going to do a wash on it. And on the white side, I'm doing ink around the edges. I am not doing any shading at all. So I know that there's a lot of shading on the brown side, but I also want to show you how it looks when you just paint it, because some of you are kind of nervous about the shading part. Okay, we need to put some water in this. We need to water this down. I'm going to hold it over here so away from my stuff so I don't get stuff in it. I'm just adding water to it. All right, we might need more than that. We'll see. Okay, so we're just going to do a wash of the white paint on the top one up there. Okay, and then the little rivets or screws, yep, Darlene, are going to be brown. Okay, so trying to mix that. Maybe we're going to do this one white. I got this one. I got splashed. I splashed on this one. This one's going to be white. I changed my mind. It's probably easier anyways to do that. So I just like to water it down, and I'll just do a light coat, and that's all. So I won't go over it a second time. I want the grain to show through. I want all those little lines to show through. Okay. Well, I meant to do that. Okay, so all of these get painted white. The little round rivets, basically, or screws, whatever you want to call them, that little round part is going to be brown on that. On the brown one is going to be black. Okay, so let me just set this to the side so nothing gets on there anymore. And let me just clean up my little oopsie. Well, that was fine. That worked out okay. I have to be messy. Always, always, always. Okay, so brown for this one. And I am going to use, I think I used milk chocolate on the other one, but I have light cinnamon right here that's already watered down. Let's see. Oh, you thought you missed it. Nope, I'm here. Hi, Tony. How are you? It'll show faintly. You think it'll be fun to ink some outlines in black and then put on the color changing it. Yeah, you could actually do that. You can take a paintbrush and you can paint around the outside like an outline and then do the inside part. It'll be interesting to see what everybody comes up with. I'm anxiously awaiting to see what other people do. Okay, so this was light cinnamon, and that's probably plenty. On this one also, it's watered down, and I want the grain to kind of show through, which there really isn't grain, but all the little lines and everything, I want them to show through. So we're just going to quickly paint it. And we'll paint the base too. We're going to do the base, that same color. And how's your week been? Mine has gone by so fast. You know, when you're missing your Monday because it was a holiday, it kind of makes a difference. Okay, and then 2 of these are brown. Okay, so that's all with that. Okay, and we will do some shading in there. So that's the basket. We're going to do those on the brown one. We're going to do those black. So those little circles on that will be black. Okay, so let's get painting all our other stuff. Let me get out a paper towel for all my paintbrushes. All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a safe place for this paper towel. A safe place that's flat. All right, here we go. All right. TGIF Denise, how are you? Hi, Darlene Phelps. Happy Friday. Okay, let's see. All right. We're going to paint this. Okay, so this is going to be painted. What color did I base coat it? You know what? I'm looking at it going, which color do I base coat that? I might do it a little bit different this time, but we're gonna base coat the face. Here's what I'm making. Let's set it right there so we have our little cheat sheet and you can see it too. Going back to school on Wednesday. Made for a short week. Yes, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna do burnt sienna on most of the cow except for the horns. We're gonna do in white. Yeah, so the horns will be white and the bow is white. So let's do our white first so that we know what not to paint when we're painting the cow. So we're just going to get out just a tiny bit and do the bow, and I think I can do his horns easily. The hair is going to be up here covering everything, so just get right in there. And then the bow is white. Okay, so I'm just going to do the bow. And I don't think I did a second coat. I just kind of let it show through. All right, so next color. Next color. I'm trying to find a place for that. So we're gonna do burnt sienna. And you know, guys, you can do your little cow any color you want. Okay, so you do not have to do it exactly like mine. You can do it any color that you want yours to be. If you want to have a purple cow, you can do it. There goes the morning cough. I swear it's just getting all that dust out from the night. Something settles in there at night. Sometimes I'll have like a little coughing fit. Anyone have that where in the morning you just got to cough it out sometimes? Sometimes you just have to. So luckily I haven't been sick like a lot of my friends. I've just had that virus that's going around, that respiratory virus. It's been terrible. I just don't even know how they, you know, a lot of them, their stomachs are killing them from coughing so much. Okay, so this is burnt sienna. So we're getting our base coat in here. We're going to put a lot of hair on this little guy. So you don't have to paint the entire thing. So there's going to be the heart here. The strawberries are going to be over here. There's going to be a whole face thing in there. So I don't have to paint all of that. Okay, the hair, let's get a good base coat on there. And we can do the same with this. So we're going to be layering, doing hair on all of that. The face is going to be different. So the face will be done with burlap is the color. Can you guys see? I know there's a lot of pieces on here. For sure. A lot of pieces. You went, okay, so, oh, I already read that. Went back on Wednesday. Students come back yesterday. Most districts around you aren't back yet. Yeah, my grandkids are still out. So they go back on Monday. It's kind of weird. And then my grandkids in Arizona have an addition. They have 3 weeks off at Christmas. Can you believe that? 3 weeks off. But I think they start really early. Okay, let's get the tail too. Okay, so that's all the burnt sienna. We will need some burnt sienna in here. So when we do our hair. Okay, so we'll need burnt sienna right there. Okay, and then we're going to do green for, oh, I don't have green out. Well, that helps if you have green. So let me just grab green. It may not be the exact color that I used. But, okay, so we're going to just grab Hauser light green. Okay, can I? Well, yeah, I'm just going to put some here. It's such a small, tiny thing. I don't think I can just put some on the little stems. Okay, so the strawberry stems. So there's chocolate-covered strawberries that the cow is holding. Along with a little Valentine. Okay, so there's that. Light Hauser green. And let's do our strawberries. Let's get the red. And then the heart is red also. So, and then inside of this little chocolate is going to be red. But we'll do that afterwards. So let's put red on here on our little Valentine. And let's see here. So if you haven't grabbed this yet, this is in the VIP group. I can put there's a link in my VIP group to this. It's on my website. And there's a new section on the website that just says monthly kits. It might say 2024 monthly kits because I wanted it to be easy for you guys. So each month I will put it there. Okay, so here's camel for the muzzle, and we'll need a little bit when we're doing their hair. Okay. I'm trying not to get it inside. I'll end up going back with my marker because I got a little bit in there. I did. Okay, I'm going to try to just, there we go. There we go. See if I can get that out with my stylus. All right. Okay, so that was burlap. All right, and then we need to do the chocolate. We're going to do milk chocolate. Where are you? A little bit of milk chocolate. And that's just our little chocolate. So the chocolate part on the strawberries, and then this chocolate, and then we're going to do pink. And then that's all of our colors. Almost got the wrong color. Almost. That's all of our colors that we need to paint, and then we need to do all the hair. Okay, so the hair is the thing that people are nervous about. Don't be nervous about it. You're not going to mess it up. It's going to be fine. Okay, I was trying to decide on which pink. Which pink did I use? I probably used a brighter pink, actually. So let me get, I think I used a different pink, but let's use a brighter pink. Let's use this one. Let's use wild berry. No, that's not the right color. Let's use bubblegum. Let's do a bright pink. Okay, so I'm going to end up getting another palette dish because I'm going to need one for all the hair stuff. Okay, one more palette dish and one more brush. Okay, so the pink is for this part, the outside part, and for this little heart. So let's do the outside part. You can use any pink you want. Okay, so I don't always use the same. If I'm making batches of things at a time, I'll use all the same. But if I'm making a second batch, I might use a different color because, you know, I want to see what it looks like. All right, sweets for my sweets. There we go. All right. Hi, Janelle. How are you? We're doing our little monthly kit. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to dry, and then we're going to start getting all the hair strokes on the cow. Okay, so these are all drying, but let me just move that so that can get completely dry. Everything looks good. But let me get my heat gun, and let's dry, and then we'll put all the little hair strokes in that everybody is a little nervous to do. But it will be fine, guys. You can do it, I promise. I promise you can. Get all these guys dry. So see, you really don't need to do anything on the white basket. It shows all the grain. You know, on the brown one, we'll do a little bit. Oh, guess what? I need to do black on those little dots. I'm like, I'm drawing them and there's nothing on it. So let me just grab some black paint and do that. Okay, so that's pretty dry for now. Okay, so let me just get a tiny bit of black for the 2 dots. These go into the brown basket. So I know there's a lot of stuff on here. There's a lot. And that's why I'm not up in the corner, because there's too much. You're babysitting your new grandbaby. Oh, how fun. Congratulations. That is just the best. You know, grandkids are just amazing. I love it. They are so fun. I think we're done with having babies. I think the next that we ever have, if we ever have them, would be great grandkids. And yeah, that's probably a ways off. Probably a ways off. Okay, so now I just need to get some, I'm going to move this because what if Darlene spills? All right, so let's move our white one out of the way. Just get it moved, because I know how I am, and that's all dry. I can set that up there. Okay, so we're going to do all the hair strokes on the cow where it goes. Let's move all these pieces and let's get all of those together so that we can just kind of do all the things that we need to do and not get all this stuff. All right, so the chocolate, I still need to do the red heart. Let's do the red heart really quick. So inside this chocolate, there's a little red heart. I don't know, can you see that? Can you see the scoring? Maybe not. No, you can't see it, but it's there. So there's a little heart there. I'm just going to score it. We also need to do little seeds on the strawberry. Maybe we should do that so those can be drying. Let's do the seeds on the strawberry. Let's do the heart on the chocolate. So I'm just going to use the stylus to do that little heart, because that's going to be easy. I'm going to dip my stylus, which has stuff on the end of it. I'm going to dip it into the red paint, and I'm just going to paint inside that little heart area, and that is all I'm going to do. And then we're going to call it good. So there's a little heart. So now you can see it, right? Now you can see the heart. So that's where the heart is. We'll move that right there. And then there's little seeds on the strawberry. So I'm going to take my stylus, I'm going to take the smallest end, and I'm just going to dip it in the black, and let's just get our little seeds on there. So I'm going to do 2 at a time. So I'll use my paint and just go up and get my seeds in there. There's seeds on each one. And you can see where they go. It's scored, so you know exactly where it goes. Got another froggy. Okay, so then that can be drying, and we're going to do all of our hair. Okay, so we're going to take a small liner brush. It's tiny. You have 6 grandkids. Oh, that's awesome. A little liner brush. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you, Jenny. It's going to be really cute when it's done. So here's the basket that it goes into. We're going to glue this together. This one I did a lot of shading on that. I'll show you how to do that. But okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get your colors that you need, and we're going to need a couple of colors over here. So honey brown. So we're going to need honey brown, and we have burnt sienna already, because we're going to kind of go back and forth on colors. We're going to need a dark chocolate, and we're going to use sable brown. You really don't need a lot, and I probably need a little bit more of my burlap. Okay, so we're going to make hair strokes on this. Okay, let's turn the tail upside down, because we're going to go like this. Okay, so we have our cow, and then we have all of the hairy parts of the cow. All right, so I was going to go back and I was going to put a second coat, but honestly, you don't need a second coat. Okay, so let's start up here. Here's a little liner brush. It's just small on the ends, and let's get some of the light color on there. And you're just going to make quick strokes. Like, I'm just going to go outward and get some white in there. It's not white, sorry, some lighter color. It is not white. That is burlap. So you don't need a lot on your brush. Okay, so we're going to be adding color going back and forth, back and forth. All right, so the parts that show this is going to layer on there. So really, there's only, is there any of that that shows down there? No, there isn't. So that's it. So the ears are the only thing on there. Okay, so then the tail, put a little bit on the tail. And like I said, we're going to go back and forth. I'm standing up now. And we're just going to make quick little strokes. And so we'll add some light, some dark, and just kind of go back and forth until it is good. There's going to be lots of layers. Okay, lots of layers on there. If you have questions, let me know. So I don't think there's really a way to mess this up. I think that, guys, every single one of them will turn out a little bit different. Okay, so I promise you that if you just kind of work at it, just do little tiny quick strokes. This brush is bigger than the one I used yesterday, so it's getting bigger hair strokes. Okay, so now we're going to pick up our next color. So now let's go with a darker color. So this is dark chocolate. So now we're going to get some dark in there. Okay, so we're going to put dark here and there. And if you just make little quick strokes, it's going to be so much easier. And I'm using the same paintbrush. So I didn't clean it out. I just grabbed the same paintbrush, and I'm using the same paintbrush, and just quick little strokes. And when it's all done, it's going to look fabulous. Sometimes you look at it and you go, ooh, I don't know if I like this. Stay away from the eyeball, though. You don't want to put any right up on the eye. And then remember, this chest area is going to be covered with this piece of hair. And we're going to ink the edges, too. So that's going to help, too. When you ink the edges, it's going to add a little bit more dimension in there. So I almost got the wrong color on there, but it doesn't matter because you're gonna go back and forth with your color. Okay, so you're making layers of the colors. Okay, pick up your next color. So yeah, this is what we're just going to continue to do this until his hair looks the way that we want it to. And we might go back at the very end and add some more light in. So this color is, which one is this one? I think this is sable brown, I think. So I have a list of all the colors, and you can practice if you want to practice on a piece of paper, just making strokes like this. All it is just little fast strokes of hair. And like I said, they're all going to look different. Every single cow that I do is going to look different. There's no way that it's going to all look the same. It's just not. There is absolutely no way in the world. Okay, so now let's pick up our next color. This one is honey brown. So that's all we're doing. We're just putting hair on there. We're just putting layers of hair until it looks the way that we want it to look. And we're going to say, stop. And then we'll shade it. Okay, so shading is going to add even more to it. And I think we're almost there. We'll put a little bit of white back in it. Not white, sorry, of the lighter color. not white. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know. Okay, and then we're going to go here. Okay, so add a little bit, just a couple of strokes on top, and then we're actually going to call it done. Okay, so there's a point where you're like, okay, I think I'm done. I think I've done enough damage. And I'll tell you, a smaller liner brush is better. This one's a little bit big, Okay, so there we go. And I know it's probably hard for you to see that, and I did that really quick, but basically that's what it looks like. And it may not be what you want it to look like. You might keep adding and going, oh, I want some more of this and I want some more of that in there. You can go back and forth until it's perfect how you want it to be. Okay, let's dry that and let's get some shading done. The color of ink pad that I use is called Espresso Truffle, but I also brought another one out today to see what it looks like. So I have one of these small ones. I haven't used this yet. This one is called Gingerbread. So I thought, well, maybe we'll try gingerbread on the basket and see what it looks like. So this is the small ones, like the white ones that we used. All right, and then I'm going to dry those seeds and that little heart, because we want to make sure everything's dry. And then we're going to ink everything, and we're just going to start gluing. So maybe we should glue part of that basket together. That would be a good idea. Let's get this paint out of the way so we don't spill it on anything, because we know how Darlene is. I am just the messiest person, always. Okay, so I think what we should do is we should assemble the basket first. Okay, so I'm going to grab all the basket pieces and I'm going to move this whole thing. Okay, so grab all the basket pieces, we'll move the tray, and then we'll bring the tray back. Okay, here's the little dots, those go in the handles. When you get yours, I'll have taped those little the little dots onto those things. Let me just grab this whole thing, and I'm going to find a place for it somewhere. I'm gonna find a place somewhere. Where am I gonna find a place? On the floor right over here. And I just dropped a piece off of there. Okay, at least my dogs aren't in here this morning, so I can put it down on the floor really quickly. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's do our shading. Let me go in a little closer for you guys. So we're going to take all of our basket pieces. We need to start gluing all of that together, and then we'll go and we'll do the cow. Okay, so I feel like one of my little things went flying. Where did you go? There it is. Okay, so we have all our little dots. Okay, so let's sort these. I don't know what that was. Guess what? let me grab my Clorox wipe, because I got some on the white. But Clorox wipes are great for those things. Darlene's messy. I don't know if you knew that. And now I can put myself up in the corner. All right, so let me do that. Oops, I need to be a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, there we are. Oops, not that. Hi. That is not what I meant to do. Okay. Try again, Darlene. There we go. Okay. All right. I hear puppies up. Okay, so I'm gonna shade the white one's really easy. You're just gonna shade the edges. Let's try the gingerbread. Oh yeah, we're gonna try that. So I don't even know what color it's gonna be. It's not opened yet. It's gonna be a gingerbread color. Janelle, you have 2 grandsons, 6 and 1 at the cabin. Oh, how fun! That is so fun. Where's your cabin at? Where are you at? Okay, I'm just gonna do the edges. We'll see how this works. I know that these small ones don't dry as fast, so I'm a little concerned about that. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm keeping my fingers kind of out of the way. I don't know that that's the color that I want on the white. That is not the color. Where's my Clorox wipe? Let's wipe that off and let's start over. That's not the color that I'm going for. All right, so I'm gonna use the other color on the white one. I might have to paint that. Let me grab my white paintbrush. Okay. All right, and then I'll have to dry it really quick. Okay, I'm going to use the darker one. I did not like this on there. That was not the color that I was thinking it was going to be. Okay, let me dry this again. Sorry, guys. I'll use it for something else. Thank goodness for Clorox wipes, right? Clorox wipes fix up anything, pretty much. Alrighty. Okay, so let's use our ink pad, our trusty ink pad that we use all the time. This is from Memento Luxe. These are on Amazon. I've shared it with you a lot. If you're new, I'll share the link so you guys can grab these. They go in and out of stock, probably because there'll be like 4 left, and it's like, oh, I need all 4. So I'm just doing the outline. I'm not going to do any of the little lines on here because they look good just the way they are. You don't have to do all the detail because it's already there for you. If you want to, you can. I did do detail on the brown one. I'll show you how to do that. But we may not sit here and do all of that right now because it's tedious. But I can show you how to do it. And I can always go back and finish mine later. So just go around all the edges. Actually, that top edge, let's see. So this is going to glue on to here. So this is the back. Okay, so that's going to glue onto the other side. Okay, so, all right, so now just set those pieces to the side because it all glues together, all right? And then we're going to ink all of this. So let's ink our edges. And it might be hard for you to see it, but it is putting ink onto there. Okay, then we'll ink our tops. I'm going to get out a little Q-tip to do some of the inking on the little squares, and I'll show you what I did on mine. But it is a pretty tedious process with a Q-tip to get into all of those areas. I just use a Q-tip. You can use a makeup sponge too, but I feel like a Q-tip has a lot more control. So you can do whatever. We're Mead Lake in Midwestern Wisconsin, 20 degrees. Oh my goodness. Is that ink used for embossing? No, it's not. This is not embossing ink. This is a water-based ink. Embossing ink would be a little different than that. Oops, we need to do this also. Yeah, embossing ink is different. You add the embossing powder to it. This one isn't heat sensitive like that. Okay, so if you want to get all these little lines, so here's what I did with mine. Okay, so see all the little line work? That's what you would do with your Q-tip. I'll just show you some. Okay, so you're gonna look at it and you're gonna go, which is the back and which is the front. So this ink pad doesn't have a lot of ink on it. So you're gonna take your Q-tip, and what I did was I went around all the ones that are the larger rectangles is what I did. So I just took my Q-tip and I just went around the border of that. So all of the larger ones. Okay, that's what I did. So you can totally do it a different way, and they overlap. So it's like it's a pattern how it all kind of goes together. But see how it can be a tedious little process to get all of that done. It will take us, it probably take about 15 minutes to do all of this. So I'm not going to make you watch, but I wanted to show you. It really isn't that hard once you get started. I'm just dipping and then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to use the other end. Once it gets all kind of icky and used up, just flip it and use the other end. So all the ones that are the larger rectangles, I'm just outlining. Do you see what I'm doing? Once it's all done like that, it's going to look like this. Okay, so I can go back and I can, what I should do is I should do all the ones that are close to the things that are going to be glued on, because it's hard. It's going to be hard to do it once it's glued on. It'll be hard for me to do right next to those little pieces. So maybe we should do all of those little areas. Need a new Q-tip. I have lots of Q-tips here. So it's going pretty fast. And do you want me to just finish it? It's probably going to take maybe 2 more minutes. We can talk about things that are going on. So what's new? So Monday is our Launch Love Live for the for our new product that's coming out. And this is just a small little release. This is our creative kickstart, which just basically it means this is going to start us off for the year. Sometimes we have one during the middle of the year, so it's like a mid-year creative kickstart. It's just going to be a few transfers. I don't know if there's any surfaces. I won't know until Monday when we see everything. So that'll be like Monday afternoon. I'll get the exact time. And I think it's going to be on their corporate one like before. So I think everybody's going to be able to watch. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Is it going to be in Designer Studios or is it going to be on the corporate page? I actually don't remember. I'm getting there. Okay, time for a new Q-tip. See how quick it can be? And then I'll go back and I'll kind of blend it together. What I did was I grabbed a paper towel and I just kind of blended. So I'm just doing a really quick job with this. I actually took a lot more time when I did mine. And I had an ink pad that had more ink on it. This ink pad is kind of wearing out. So is it on Lunch Love Live? Were you able to load the new transfer you wanted to show us yesterday? I was not. It was not able to go on there. So let me see if I have it on my phone. It is, it's a faith-based transfer. I don't think I have it on my phone. I don't. Darn. You know, I will have to find it. Thank you for the reminder. I will find it. It says God is good all the time. We say that a lot. But it's a faith-based transfer. That's the only one that I remember, and they put on a sweatshirt and it looked amazing. So it says God is good all the time. And that's the only one that that they've shown us, our little sneak peek. Okay, I'm almost done. So I just did all the big rectangles. If you want to do it differently, go right ahead. You can do however you want to do with the shading. You know, you can use a paintbrush and shade it. It is totally up to you. Okay, so that's all. Those are done. I'm going to just take a paper towel and kind of blend it a little bit. This is what I did. And because the ink is still a little bit wet. Okay, so that looks pretty good. There's all my little lines. Okay, so now let's start gluing together. We have a lot of gluing. Extra Q-tips. Okay, let me put the lid on that. We're going to glue our base together. So our base is just 2 pieces, and make sure that you are looking at the slot and that it's lined up completely. Sometimes you might have to flip it. It might be one way or another. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always center like you want it to be. I know, I love that saying too. It's perfect for me. It is perfect. God is good all the time. You know, it's a great reminder. And I don't know what else there is on that transfer, but I imagine there's a few other sayings. But that one's big enough for a sweatshirt to look really good on a sweatshirt. We have a lot of people. So these are the spacers that go in here. And then this is going to go on top. Can you see where, so underneath there was little lines that showed where to put those, and then we're going to put this up on top. Okay, so make sure it's lined up. And you might want to glue this side and let it sit and then do the white side after this is all dry, but we're not going to have the luxury of doing that because we need to just get it done so that it's dry when we get the cow done. So, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue there because I know that's where the little circle thing is going to go. So on this side, the little circle goes on this side. And then we're going to put glue on this. All right, there's that. Okay, so the ideal thing is to let that sit there and dry. Okay, but we're going to flip it over. We're going to do the white side. So we're going to flip it over, and we'll just keep making sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Get that glue out of there. You don't want glue in here because when you stick your the cow insert in there, you don't want it to stay permanently. You want it to be able to be removed. So if there's any glue in that slot, just take your stylus, take your paper towel, and get that out of there. We'll flip this over and we'll make sure that everything's still lined up. Okay, so now on the back side, this is going on here because this is reversible. Okay, so we're going to put this on the back side. But like I said, the ideal thing would be to just let that sit there and dry. So you guys don't be in a hurry like me. Just let that dry so that it's not moving around on you. Okay, that goes right there. And then this goes right up here on top. So this says back and it goes like that. So you're not going to paint the side that says back. You're going to paint the other side so that you don't want that to show. You don't want the word back to show. That's going to go just like that. Okay. And then these are going to go up here. And then we're going to put a little dot for that thing. I think that's where it's going to go, right like that. Okay. Oops, we have to put glue on it. It's only going to stay, Darlene, if you put glue. You know me, though. You know how I am. Okay, and then these are brown, and they're just going to plop in there. We got to hurry. Guess what time it is? It's 7:40. I got to be done by 8, guys. I have to log in for work. Okay, so I'm just kind of feeling and making sure everything is lined up, and then I'm going to flip it. I want to make sure all my things are still lined up, and we're going to just let that sit while we do the cow. Okay, so I'm going to carefully flip that over and set it up here and make sure all these pieces are still lined up and not moving on me. Okay, all right, so let's do the cow. Let's grab our tray. And I have to ink the edges. So my tray is down here. I'm going to grab a drink of coffee at the same time. How convenient is that? Right on the corner is my coffee cup. Okay, bringing up the tray of all of my painted stuff coming over the top. I'm just going to take off all the pieces and then we're going to get rid of this tray. Okay, this is my heart from before. So it is a different color probably, but that's okay. You know what? You do it whatever color you want to do it. That's pretty bright. But I like bright. I like bright. Okay, here's my strawberries, getting all my pieces. Here's my cow. All my cow. Don't have a cow, man. Bow and heart. And here is the base of this. So see, this is the base part. So everything's going to glue onto that. Okay, here's mine from before. There's my little sample. And then this is going to go down on the floor, out of the way. And we're going to ink the edges. Okay, so we want it to look similar to this. It may not look exactly like this. That's okay. We're going to need some of those Q-tips to do some of the shading on the little Valentine, Valentine chocolate heart. Okay, so let's shade around all the outside that we can just do by ourselves without having any help with the Q-tips. So let's do that part first. Do the horns, do the ears. I just like to shade because it gives it more dimension. No spacers on the white side. No spacers. No spacer at all. Okay, I'm just kind of getting in there just in case. Yep, it just goes directly on there because here's what it's going to do. It's got the slot right in the middle. So if you had a spacer in there, then there would be a problem. So this one has a spacer under it to lift that up. This one, it just goes straight onto there. So this part doesn't have dimension. The top part of this doesn't have dimension. See how this has dimension? Yeah, you can't do it that way without, that's just the way the design is. So yeah, no spacer on the back. Okay, I'm inking all my edges and that will help it a lot. Okay, so it will start coming to life as you're inking it. You're just like, wow, that really makes a difference. It really, really does make a difference, guys. It does. So, all right. And then you also need to make sure when you're gluing this that you glue this little part, the chest hair, high enough that it doesn't interfere with the little pieces there. So we'll try it in there when we're gluing it. So we'll try it in there, make sure everything is right so that it doesn't get, it's not dried and then doesn't fit. So make sure you're doing that. I mean, I want to stress that's when things overlap like that, you absolutely have to make sure that they are not in the way of the little basket parts, the little handles or whatever they are. Okay, just inking all my edges. And then the only thing I'll have to use a Q-tip on is the little chocolate part of that. The strawberries probably, maybe not. It's okay. And then here's the green part. This will glue together pretty quickly. Okay, be really careful of this. This is fragile, okay? So be really gentle when you're doing the edges on this. It could break if you're not gentle, you could break it, okay? Okay, and then we're going to take a Q-tip and we're going to just do along the division area on the chocolates, and on my little strawberry we'll do just the center part, and that's it. Now we can glue. We're ready to glue. Let's see, did you have a heart with a string on the board? Yes, right here. This is the heart that goes on it. This is the heart with the string from the other one. Yeah, right there. And there's glue on the whole side of the white. There's glue on the whole side of the white. Oh, inside there? Thank you. You're right, there is. Thank you. Okay, let me just... Thank you. I'll use a Q-tip in there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Thank you. And look, it's pretty sturdy. It's not really moving around very much now, so that's what we wanted it. Yeah, definitely don't want it to stick. I'll be taking the cow back out, so there'll be other. It won't necessarily be animals, but there'll be other things. It will be other things that go in there, like maybe there'll be sunflowers one time. Maybe there'll be fireworks for 4th of July. It won't always be seasonal. It could be everyday stuff too. So it will be a variety of things. Each month, it'll be a different kit that you'll get. So the first month is this month, January. When you purchase in January, you'll get the basket free. So I showed you all the other things that come in the kit. Let me see if it uploaded to the thing so I can show you a picture of everything. I think that part uploaded. Maybe. Yes. Okay, so let me put that up there. See if it will load. Okay, so let me put this up on the screen and you can see what it looks like with everything together. Okay, so that is what everything looks like all together when it's all done. It's super cute, and each month you'll have a new something to go in the basket and in that little globe, because the globe part, the cow comes out of that. So every month you'll have something new to go in there, and like I said, it's not always going to be seasonal. It might be, oh, it's summer, so let's do watermelon. You know, it might be something like that. Okay, I definitely want to show you. Yeah, isn't that cute? It all looks cute together. So you'll have a collection. So the first month you are going to get, let me see, you're going to get the basket free and the globe free. Okay, so I'm not charging you guys for that. So that part's going to be free to you. If you join after that, you're going to have to buy it separately. So it's kind of an incentive for you guys to join this month. The value this month is $65 is the value. Okay, I'm charging you 40. So you're getting those two things free this month only. Anybody that joins after this month is going to have to purchase those little items to go with it. Okay, let me just, oops, my paint's jumping. Let me scooch this up so you can see. So I'm gluing everything together. I kept gluing together while I was showing you guys everything. Make sure this little hair part is up far enough. It's not going to be in the way. Okay, and then we're going to glue. Let's get our strawberries on there. We'll get our little bow. My neighbors must be having work done. I hear work being done outside. I hear machinery. Look how he just kind of comes together. So he might have looked like a messy cow before, but the hair actually looks really good. And it's all together. There's my little bow. You could do shading on there. I actually didn't do any shading. Here's my chocolate on my strawberries, and then I have these little things. So I can put the link there for you guys. Let me see if I can just put the link in here. If anybody wants to order right now, they can, or they can go to my page. You can order all month, okay? And you're not locked into purchasing every single month. If a month comes up and you're like, I really don't like that, you don't have to purchase, okay? So it's totally up to you which months you purchase. Let me see here. Comment. I'm trying to let it. Okay, let me. Let's see. Will you post the Etsy link for the paper? Oh yes, I sure will. I sure will. Sorry, I have to do that from my computer. I will do that. I'll post the Etsy link for the paper for the Valentine. You can just use scrapbook paper that you have. If you have some on hand, you can absolutely use that, or you can just paint it. So on the Valentine and on the little heart thing. Okay, this just kind of goes anywhere you want it. I put it like right in here. I just put it right in between. And I didn't know where that glue needed to be, so I just put glue on the whole thing. And then just kind of tilt it a little bit. Okay, so there's your little moo cow. Isn't he so cute? So see how the hair all just kind of works together? It's kind of amazing how it all just kind of comes together. All those colors, and so you're going to get a sheet that tells you all the colors. So don't worry about that. This little piece, you have your little piece of jute, and we're going to do it like we do our ornaments. You're going to fold that piece of jute in half. You're going to put it through the little heart hole right there, and you're going to open up the hole and grab the tails, and then you're going to tie a knot in the end. This is really long. You don't need it this long. This is how long I did mine, my other one. Okay, so I'm just going to, this is just going to thread through the basket. Okay, so there's that. Sorry this is so long. We're almost at our time limit where I have to hop off, so it's a good thing. All right, everything is glued together. We are going to try it in the basket, make sure it works. It doesn't look good on this side because this side is so much brown, but look at this. Look at the white side. The white side looks fabulous. And what do I have on there? I got something on there. Let me get my Clorox wipe. I don't know what it is. Make sure you're not doing that when you're painting. Oh, it's just, it's some ink. That's all. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, so this is going to go, it's going to get glued into here. There's a little slot at the bottom, and it just goes into here. You're going to glue that. Okay, I won't glue it right this second. Okay, it's going to get glued right in there. And then your cow's going to slide. There's a notch at the top right here. This is going to slide in there. My stuff is still wet. I'm going to put it in there, but then I'm going to take it out. Okay, so I'm going to put it in there to make sure that everything's fitting right. So I'm going to stick it in the notch. This little heart is just going to overlap like that. I'm doing it this way so you can see. Okay, so you're going to have the string is just going to be right over the top of this, and this is going to hold it in place. You're going to just push that down, and that string is going to be held in place by the cow's body. Okay, just like that. So let me tip it down so you can see it. And there you are. So this is my other one. This is my one that I did the other day. So it looks very, very similar. But the hair is different. The hair is different, but it looks very similar. All right, so that's it, guys. That is our cute little cow. Let me put you up to myself here. And we will be done. Yay. That was a long one. Sorry. Sorry. But, okay, so this is our one we did today. Okay, but now do you understand how it all goes together? I'm going to have... There goes the chocolate part. See, that's why I need to wait. So you need to wait until it's dry. Okay. So don't be in such a hurry. I'm not gonna put that one back in there. So the chocolate keeps sliding off. Let it just dry. Okay. So let me show you with the other one though, and I'll leave that. So you're gonna have it double-sided. So some months you might want it to be brown, and then some months you might want it to be white. Okay. So I'm gonna have an extra one. Yay. There's other inserts that we'll have. Like there's a really cute coffee one that I need to make for myself because you know how much I love coffee. Okay, so you're going to be able to choose one side or the other each month. You can go back and forth. I know, don't you just love it? Oh my goodness. Okay, and I got 5 minutes. I got to go clean my brushes and I have to log on for work. I'm going to make it. Yeah, and then this weekend. So tomorrow will be Saturday. So tomorrow will be Saturday. I will be on in the late afternoon. So I'll be on like 4 o'clock-ish. Yay. And sorry, I'm trying to get a sale together, but it's not happening this week. I just needed to get my life together. Do you ever just feel like that after Christmas? You just got to get your life together first, and then everything else will follow. If you love it, give me some hearts. I just love it. It's a long one, okay? So a lot of you are going to be getting this today or tomorrow, and the ones that were mailed yesterday will probably get it on Monday. You'll have your boxes coming. If you only ordered one item, it's coming in a pizza box. If you ordered 2 items and they were smaller, we probably still send it in a pizza box. It's like a pizza box. It looks really cute. If you ordered a whole bunch of items, then you're getting a big box. Because some of you guys went crazy and have $300 orders. Yeah, a couple of you guys. All right, others of you behaved and only got the kit. So the kit's $40 and then approximately $10 shipping. If you're closer to me, it's going to cost a little bit less. If you're all the way in Florida, it might cost $10.50 for shipping. But yeah, so there's the link. I love this one. This one's so cute. And then every month we'll have something different. Every month at least 50% of the items are going to be things that I created that other people aren't going to have. Like the cow with the Valentines, that's not available for people to purchase that file. I created the little pieces together. I took a little of this, I took a little of that, and I made the cow. Yeah. Okay, guys. All right, Darlene's got to go to work. You ordered today. Awesome. Yay. Oh, yours comes Monday, Cheryl. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, I got 3 minutes before I have to log in for work. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.